Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Let's see, we've got a convoy mission to complete before we go on to the next month. It is a cruiser-on-cruiser battle. It's a Victoria Louise, one of the latest refits, versus a well-known opponent, the Ernst class. So let's see how this goes. It kind of depends on how much ammo I have. And it looks like I'm not fully loaded. Or am I? I might be. And we're opening up with HE. Range is 20 kilometers, so we are within the range of the enemy ship. So I want to try and do what I've tried to do a couple of times. Score a few hits from outside of their range. Just to introduce some damage instability and maybe kill off some crew. And then move in for the kill. Is A and B turret gonna wake up? There you go. We're scoring some partial pens. I'm pretty sure they've got more damage instability than I do now. Not doing a huge deal of damage, but it is something. And I do want to deal with this guy before going for the convoy. Which, if need be, I can just kill the convoy with my secondaries. Now let's start moving in. By the time I've fired off all my HE, I should be at the range where my AP starts to hurt. Like that. Got some flooding. We have launched some torpedoes. But I was already turning away when those torps hit the water. This ship now has no more torpedoes left. Which is nice. Try and get some more flooding on that guy. Now I've got quite a bit of damage sensibility myself now. Just goes to show you don't have to spend a lot of time inside of the range of one of these ships to take a lot of damage. Also 14% crew loss. And there it goes. Let's go find the convoy. Ship is more or less intact. And I even have more main gun ammo left. Now the convoy has probably not gotten far. There it is. 35 kilometers. Which is within range. As you can see, she took quite a beating. Firing at the furthest one. Why not target the closest one? be sinking. One more hit to be sure. There we go. Are you not sinking? I was sure this thing was just about to sink. There you go, getting some flooding on that guy. This guy is almost inside secondary range, so he will be taken care of. Secondary is really doing short work of that guy. Like in these cases, I wish it was possible to override the thing that makes you not be able to go faster than 5 times game speed when you have enemies within 25 kilometers. Are we out of ammo? Yeah, we are. Great. Well, it's up to the secondaries. And there they go. Let's turn broadside. Get more of those guns firing. There we go. Yeah, my rate of fire keeps going up as I refit my ships with new technology, but the amount of ammunition stays the same. So let's see, anything else I can do before going to next month? I'll probably add some ships. To these task forces. Still only 38%. You're being refit, you can join next month. It's being repaired, it's got 0 damage, but apparently there are some very disfiguring scratches to the paint that have to be remedied. And in the Caribbean, 94%, 66%. Do we have any more ships heading? These are about to start invading that island. Oh yeah, we got some battleships heading over the Pacific from Haichao, but they are already low on fuel. Well, let's go to May and see what happens. Okay, American Admiral has been fired, and we got, of course, submarines. Once again, these are like, when they are subject to submarine attack, that means they won't have an actual battle generated for them this turn. It is very annoying. And same with these guys. Here we go, one single light cruiser. The light cruiser is not within view range. My fastest ships are in fact not the DDs, but the Merkats class battlecruisers. So if we are to try and hunt down that light cruiser, these are the ships that will have to do it. It is morning, so view ranges might improve. You see the accuracy debuff for being morning and not day keeps going down, which means the view range should also be going up. So you might actually be able to spot that light cruiser. It's 0.9 knots faster, so the distance is increasing. But if you can make that view range catch up to the distance, and hopefully find the ship within 46 kilometers, might have a chance of getting it. Gonna wait for that morning debuff to hit 0, by which time it will probably be daylight. if I don't spot it then, I just have to end it. It still says morning. No sight of it yet. I think it's gotten away. That is unfortunate. Let's give it a few more seconds. Wait for it to say actual day. See if there is anything to my assumption that we might be able to spot it once once it stops being morning. But I don't think so. At this point, its little speed advantage might have been enough for it to really get away. Let's look for a radar ping. I can see the ping. It's just outside of range. Which means even if it did become visible, I would not be able to hit it. If it had been daytime from the start, it would probably still be within range, and I might actually gain vision on it. But that was not the case. Alright, an actual battle. 2 battleships versus, well, I got my König here. And a mixed batch of Iserlohn and König Wilhelm class battlecruisers. I think the König is going to be the one doing most of the work. Let's go. I am a little bit surprised and also a little bit disappointed that we don't see more like really big fleet battles being generated, because Italy does have a pretty big navy. Let's see, what the heck am I doing? There we go. Just gonna have my cruisers move out of the way. So for here, we got the König. It's 16-inch guns. And you guys can actually just join the division of the König. It's pretty much the same speed anyway. Yeah, 32 knots. With the older König Wilhelms holding them back. Range 30 kilometers. We can get a little bit closer. I wonder if these are the battleships that got away a couple of turns ago. They might be. Because I don't think I did all of this damage now. I think they were damaged from the previous encounter. This is just gonna take one hit to die. There we go. And the 16s have done the most, even though we only have one ship armed with 16-inch guns in this battle. Right. And also, here we go. Beowulf class battlecruisers versus a bunch of cruisers. These are the ones that my two light cruisers ran away from last turn. One Scranton class, two Puerto Rico, Duluth class light cruiser, and a couple of DDs. Yeah. They tried picking on a couple of lone light cruisers, which then ran away and led them straight into the fangs of my Caribbean battlecruiser squadron. At least we can pretend that's what happened and not just a random encounter. Let's turn torpedoes off. And let's turn my battlecruisers broadside. What kind of range are we firing at? 28 kilometers. That's nice. Let's get the thumbnail done. Like so maybe. Yeah. And again, I do think, well, I think it's a pretty nice looking ship. aside from having to mount these secondaries on the built-in barbettes, because the 16s just didn't fit there. That's why my latest class of quote-unquote battlecruisers are actually built on battleship hulls, which fit the guns I want to use. I guess with 16-inch guns and this kind of armor, they are more like fast battleships than battlecruisers in any case. So might as well just go and build fast battleships. Is that the no, I don't think that's the Scranton. Might actually have already sunk the Scranton class. All right. Now, can we actually catch up to the ones running away? Could have if I didn't send my DDs away again. I guess their destroyers are actually slower than my cruisers. We're not gonna chase. Gonna end it here. Yeah, 2 DDs got away. I did sink the light cruiser, which was the only one actually faster than my ships. So I could have gone on forever and chased down the 2 DDs, but had enough chasing for today. A single DD. Fine. Still losing some transports, but it's not critical. Argentina now allied with Italy. Sweden wants to buy another Württemberg class battleship. They ordered one last turn. I don't think I have the capacity to build another one. Oh, missed that pop-up. %. 54% now. That's not terrible odds. Let's see, here we got 2 battlecruisers versus 1 battleship. but it's one of those explodey battleships. Here's one DD 46 class versus a picnic class. Let's pick on the picnic. Maybe it's time to put a DD on the thumbnail. Can I actually get it from an angle where the flag just doesn't turn white? Never mind the flag. This is a kind of cool shot with it coming out of the waves like that. Yeah. Let's hunt. The weather is not the nicest. I'm not sure if I'm going towards the transports or the escort right now. Those are the transports. And that must be the DD that's pinging up here. Okay. Convoy is gone. Let's find the DD. I know I got a pretty big speed advantage over the picnic class. I'm not sure if I have a spotting advantage. We've got Generation 3 radar, but DD tower spotting is so bad to begin with that it doesn't really mean much. I think the 39s might actually be better suited for this kind of chasing work, because they've got more turrets super firing up front. How far away is that ping? 14 kilometers. There we go. Spotted. Let's go with AP. More range and the chance to cause some flooding. They're smoking up. But we're still closing in. And we're now at 11 kilometers. I should have been watching this instead of just looking at the pretty graphics, but the enemy DD might be suffering from some flooding also, which is gonna slow it down. No, it's not suffering from flooding yet. We don't have the greatest amount of pen with semi-AP. But I'm now close enough to spot it even in the smoke. Let's try HE. There we go. Extensive fire. That works, even when you only have one turret firing. Okay, one more convoy battle. It should be quick. And this should allow me to add these two to the invasion forces. Provided they don't take any damage. And there is a storm. I could hear the thunder. Now, I definitely want to detach them because top speed of the Kempf is a lot higher than on the old König Wilhelm. I don't have a lot of ammo for the Kempf, but Moltke has a lot of ammo. Something took a pretty big hit I'm thinking that was actually one of the transports. Not the battleship. Yeah, that's what was a transport? Taking an accidental 14-inch. This battleship explode. Flash fire, yeah. We're gonna make it explode. Still has some turrets remaining. Who knows, maybe they're gonna explode too. Oh, and Kemp takes a scratch to the paint. That means no shore bombardment. It's gonna be stuck in port another month. Moltke might take a hit too, because she's inside of secondary range. Salzburg. Moltke has not taken a hit, actually. Salzburg is gonna flood. Salzburg has flooded. Kempf is headed straight for the convoy. There it is. Hello, A and B turret, wake up. There you go. Must be scary to be crew on those transports. See the battleship go off in the distance and you hear a lot of thunder and a lot of stuff that sounds like thunder, but you don't really know. Is that gunfire? Did our battleship win? Or is it already sinking? Well, I guess they have the answer now, with 14-inch shells penetrating their non-existent armor. Right. Sadly, the Kempf took a scratch to the paint, so no invasion work for that ship. But we can try and find the Moltke, probably sitting in here, Valletta. Yeah. Moltke. Add to that force. Yeah, that's good enough. So where are... that's 54%. More than 4 times the needed tonnage. Still only 54%. This invasion is not going to go anywhere. This is at 43%. That's 4 turns remaining. This is 2 turns remaining. So if this succeeds, a lot of these ships can be sent up here to assist. What do we have here? It's a camp, yeah, repairing. I do have some ships scattered around. That's mainly for like convoy protection duties. Yeah, I'm not suffering from transport losses, still at 132% transport capacity. I could have built that battleship for Sweden. I do have 93,000 tons of free capacity. Yeah, these are gonna need names. The Egyptian cruisers. And here, 100%. Invasion of Venezuela. 64% against Cuba. So this is probably gonna work. I'm pretty sure. And hopefully this is gonna work too. And when that is done, I guess it's time to go for either southeastern seaboard or Gulf Coast. Guess we're gonna see how many tons are needed for each of those. It's probably gonna be quite a bit. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Goodbye and take care.